Good morning, everyone. So much love in the building today. Good morning. Thank you for that, boys and girls. Thank you to all the family that came out today to support us today in our event. We appreciate you and we thank you all.
Gracias a todas las familias que han salido a apoyarnos en este evento hoy. Les apreciamos a todos.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Alfred B. Cramer's Multicultural Committee would like to welcome you all to our annual Black History Month Assembly.
Damas y caballeros, niños y niñas, Alfred Cramer y el Comité Multicultural le quiere dar la bienvenida a esta celebración anual de African American History.
Our theme this year is celebrating the achievements and contributions of African American heroes and sheroes. You all will experience a brief synopsis.
Nuestro tema de este día es para celebrar las contribuciones, los logros de nuestros héroes afroamericanos.
Of poetry, song, rap, and theatrical performance, and a slide presentation
con poemas, canciones, teatro y presentaciones de otras personas
that was written by a famous African American.
que fueron escritas por un famoso afroamericano.
Our program will begin shortly.
Nuestro programa continuará pronto.
So our program is going to move. We're going to have Miss Anaya Thompson, Miss W. Trebet, Miss R. Trebet, and they're going to sing a song, Lift Every Voice.
Nuestra persona que va a hacer ahora una presentación es Anaya Thompson. Ella va a estar cantando la canción Lift Every Voice.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let all rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Próximo en nuestra agenda, next, tenemos un skit. We have a skit by a few teachers. So tenemos una presentación por varios maestros, Mr. Adams, Ms. Detreville, Ms. Roberts, Ms. Mathis, Ms. Cipolo, Ms. Thompson, Ms. Denson, Mr. Cool, Ms. Ball, and Ms. Tyson.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today to give you all some good news. Amen. What is that good news, you might all ask? It's that wonderful news about how the celebration of Black History Month came about. Members of the choir say amen. Well, you see, way back in 1926, there lived a man, a very good man, a highly intelligent man, a black man. All right now. Well, now you see, his name is Carter G. Woodson. Carter G. Woodson was a Harvard-trained historian. Well, now, way back in 1915, he, a prominent Minister Jesse E. Moreland, founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. So you all can log on to www.history.com to learn more about that association. Amen. That organization was dedicated to researching and promoting achievements by Black Americans and other peoples of African descent, thus giving us in 1926 Negro History Week. Today it is known as Black History Month. Since 1976, every U.S. president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month. Amen. Other countries around the world, including Canada and the United Kingdom, also devoted a month to celebrating Black History Month. All right now. So we all know that Black History Month didn't just start here in America. It began in Africa. All right. Black African peoples built the pyramids, created mathematics, created medicine. In Mali, there were great universities that thrived for centuries. All right now. Well now, that was a happy day back in 1915 and 1926. A day that a very good man, a highly intelligent man, a black man, gave us some of our history. Oh, happy day. 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 Jesus won. Oh, it
Denle un aplauso bien fuerte a estos maestros. Give our staff a big applause. Okay. Next on our agenda, tenemos otra presentación. We have another presentation by Ms. Jetterville, Mrs. Roberts, and Ms. Wynn. Ellos van a estar haciendo algo acerca de Ruby Bridges. They will be doing a performance about Ruby Bridges.
Good morning, families, students, and staff, and again, welcome to Cramer's Black History Assembly. For the entire month of February, my kindergarten class has been learning and celebrating African American icons who have made their mark in the world we live in today. We have been paying special attention to a particular person who had a lot in common with my very own kindergarten students. This person made history at the age of 6. Yes, she made history at 6 years old. And a lot of my students in my class are 5 and 6 years old. She was brave, she was playful, she was intelligent, she was friendly, she was kind, and most of all, she was loving. She loved everybody, no matter the color of their skin or their background. This little girl's name is Ruby Bridges. So sit back and relax, and we hope that you enjoy our reenactment of the day Ruby Bridges made history.
Behind you. 2 men in the front car will walk in front of you. We'll all go in the building together. Stay between the 4 of us and do not look back. No matter what happens, don't look back at the crowd.
There ain't nothing going through. I'm late for a medical conference, but hey, what's going on here?
Governor of the great state of Louisiana says you cannot enter.
Thank you, sir. The President of the United States says that I can.
In 1960, a judge ordered 4 black girls to go to 2 white elementary schools. 3 of the girls were sent to McDonald 19. 6-year-old Ruby Bridges was sent to 1st grade in the William Franz Elementary School. At that time, black children and white children went to separate schools in New Orleans. The black children were not able to receive the same education as the white children. It wasn't fair, and it was against the nation's law.
On Ruby's first day, a large crowd of angry white people gathered outside the Friends Elementary School. The people carried signs that said they didn't want black children in the white school. People called Ruby names. Some wanted to hurt her. The city and state police did not help Ruby. The President of the United States ordered federal marshals to walk with Ruby into the school building. The marshals carried guns. For weeks that turned into months, Ruby experienced that kind of school day. She walked into the French school surrounded by marshals, wearing a clean dress and a belt in her hair, and carrying her lunch pail. Ruby walked slowly for the first few blocks. As Ruby approached the school, she saw a crowd of people marching up and down the street. Men and women and children shouted at her. They pushed toward her. The marshals kept them from Ruby by threatening to arrest them. Ruby would hurry through the crowd and not say a word.
The white people in the neighborhood would not send their children to school. When Ruby got inside the building, she was all alone except for her teacher, Mrs. Henry. There were no other children to keep Ruby company, to play with and learn with, to eat lunch with. But every day, Ruby went into the classroom with a big smile on her face, ready to get down to the business of learning.
So Ruby, I heard you were a good student. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. We're gonna have lots of fun together.
Where are the other kids?
They'll come back eventually. Their parents are just angry right now, but we can have fun, just the 2 of us. What do you think about that?
Okay.
Okay, go.
Go? Oh.
When school was over for the day, Ruby hurried through the mob as usual. After she walked a few blocks and the crowd was behind her, Ruby said the prayers repeated twice a day, before and after school.
Please God, try to forgive those people, because even if they say those bad things, they don't know what they're doing. So you could forgive them, just like you did those folks a long time ago, when they said terrible things about you.
Wait, don't open it yet, not yet. Sorry.
And thank you to the bravery of the young 6-year-old Ruby Bridges. All of our schools across the country are integrated with many wonderful cultures. Thank you, Ruby Bridges.
Thank you, parents, staff, and students. I also want to thank our cast. We have some 6th grade students who were our narrators. Kimberly from Mrs. Wynn's class. You can clap for them. Wanda from Mrs. Wynn's class. This was Ruby's mother, Dejanay from Mrs. Wynn's 6th grade class. Another narrator, Edwin from Mrs. Wynn's 6th grade class. And Najir from Mrs. Wynn's 6th grade class. And my students, of course. Thank you so much.
I think they're in the back. Ms. Tyson, are you the next coming in?
Okay, let's give Ms. Detreville and Ms. Roberts another round of applause. They did a great job. Okay, now it's time for questions for the boys and girls that are sitting here. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask a question, and if you know the answer, I want you to raise your hand. No. And I will come. If you get, you'll get the prize. Okay? You ready for the first question? Hopefully my mic will work. Who gave the speech, "I Have a Dream"? Do you know the answer? Could you repeat it again?
Dr. Martin Luther King.
That is correct. Come up. There you go. Thank you. You ready? You ready for another question? Well, this is an easy one. Everybody in this room should. Okay? Okay, switching mics. Who was the first African American president of the United States of America? Let's see, who knows? Who knows? Samir, do you know? Who is it?
George Washington.
Nope. Let's see if I can find somebody else. Good answer though. Who was our first African American president? Come here.
Obama. Barack Obama.
That is correct. Come on up and get a prize. Okay. All right. We will have more questions and more prizes in a little bit. So let's get ready for Dr. Alexis and her first graders.
Choose where we play. We want freedom to be
to perform for us. We have a second grade class singing the song Heal This World. Próximo en la agenda para cantar la canción Sana Nuestro Mundo, segundo grados, Miss Matthys class, Miss Hall, Miss Denson, Miss Ortiz, and Miss Abreu de Jesus.
Think about the generation and to say we want to make it a better world for our children and our children's children. So that you know it will be a better world and a better place.
If you care
Give him another applause. Otro aplauso. Beautiful. Good job. All right, we're ready for our next performance, but I want to say, parents, a los padres, si usted se puede dar de cuenta cuánto ellos están aprendiendo en su clase de música. Have you noticed how much they are learning in their music class? So, un aplauso. Give Ms. Ball an applause for that. Kids are learning music. All right, next on our agenda to perform for us, Ms. Reardon's class, Dr. Steele, Mr. Clarity's class, 5th grade, with a song called Respect. Gracias a los padres siempre por estar aquí, apoyar estos eventos. So I want to say thank you to all parents for always supporting these events. Thank you. It's always good to see you here. And I'm looking at the signing sheet, so give yourself an applause. Desen un aplauso. Gracias por compartir con nosotros. Thank you for sharing with us. It's always good to have you here.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome the first African-American president of the United States of America and the first family, President Barack Hussein Obama.
We are a nation of Christians, Muslims, Jews, Hindus, and non-believers. We are shaped by every language and culture drawn from every end of this earth. And because we tasted the bitter swell of civil war, segregation, and emerged from the dark chapter more united We cannot help but believe that the old hatred shall someday pass, that the line of tribes shall soon dissolve. Thus, as the world grows smaller, our common humanity shall reveal itself, and thus America must play its role in ushering a new era of peace.
How we urge them to ignore those who question their father's citizenship or faith. How we insist that this hateful language we hear from public figures on TV and does not represent the true spirit of this country. How we explain that when someone acts cruel or like a bully to you, you do not stoop down to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high. With every word we utter, with every action we take, we know our kids are watching us. We as parents are the most important role models. When they go low, we go high.
You may write me down in history if your relatives alive. You may throw me in the very there, but still I does right.
Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with glue? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil well. Pumping in my living room.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise.
Did you want to see me broken?
Did you want to see me broken?
Bowed head and lowered eye.
Bowed head and lowered eye.
Shoulders fall down like teardrops. Weakened by my soulful pride.
Weakened by my soulful pride.
Does my haughtiness upset you? Don't take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard.
You want to shoot me with your words. You cut me with your eye. You kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Out of the huts of history's shame. I rise. Up from the past that's rooted in pain. I rise. I'm a black ocean. Leaping and wide. Welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind me nights of terror and fear. I rise into daybreak that's wondrously clear.
Wondrously clear.
I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream. And the hope of the slave. I rise.
All right. Next to perform for us, we have first and third grade class with Miss Clay, Miss Basuli's class, and Miss Thompson's class. And they will be performing a song by the Jackson 5. The song Stop, the Love You Save.
the students today, but also from our staff members. Can you give our staff members a round of applause? We are almost closing out our program. We have one more act for you this morning, and then we're going to close out the program.
Estamos a punto de terminar con nuestro programa. Tenemos solo una presentación más y después cerraremos el programa.
Okay, so if you sit tight, we are going to have a performance by Ms. Bowles' class, African American rap performance. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this, so sit tight.
Entonces, si se pueden sentar tranquilitos, tenemos un rap con nuestra maestra Ms. Bowles y solo disfrúteselo.
But one day, this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history. Without black history, where would we be? Let me tell you this story about a man who brought unity, equal liberty for you and me. We shall all overcome his weaknesses. You guessed it, his name is Dr. King. Non-violence is what Martin stands for. It doesn't matter if he nice or you're hardcore. He is for peace, not to start a revolution. He had a dream for the whole entire nation. He had a dream, but I had to fuss. It doesn't matter if at first you got tossed to the back of the bus. Can't dream about the freedom that you didn't have. Didn't listen, you left in the body bag. Body bag, yes, it disturbs my nerve. If you're black in a restaurant, you didn't even get served. He made a difference with the goodness that he brings. Thank the Lord for Dr. Martin Luther King. You know the real history. Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history. Without black history, where would we be? You know the real history. Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history. Without black history, where would we be? There was another man. He is the best of civil rights and the fifth, and his name is Malcolm X. It doesn't matter if you're white or black. If you dish out and live, you got the right to hit him back. In 65, they burned this house of fun. You better run, cause he's coming with a shotgun. Not promoting any violence in the neighborhood. Malcolm X died for the gun. It's that was a fucking lady. You see, she is both. She is the one who invented the Underground Railroad. She left people in the days. The trying to figure out she was able to free 300 slaves. She went through the woods, You know she's good. She even went through my neighborhood. She is the biggest her soul, like me. Thank the Lord for black history. You know the real history. Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history. Without black history, where would we be? You know the real history. Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history. Without black history, where would we be? There wasn't much incident from the start. The civil rights movement with Rosa Parks. She didn't give up a seat, so they put her in jail to rot. Instruct the nurse to start the Alabama boycott. She's the mother of movement and sweet. So why you want this pretty girl to give up her butt seat? She made a difference in society, and that's the way she made a place in black kids. Don't forget about Douglas of the John the Truth. Cora and the Bowles, they educate the youth. Nikki and Maya, Alex Walker and Hughes, they are writers. They throughout all the schools. The moral of this story is simple and clear. To teach black history supposed to be all year. Without history, we blind to the fact. Like the love of black history, and that's a wrap. You know the real history. Who's black history? Who's black history? You know the real history.
before we close, I do have some special thank yous. I want to thank first Mr. Martinez and Mr. Ramos. Thank you. You can applaud for Mr. Ramos there. Our multicultural committee members, especially Ms. Clay for putting this great program together, Ms. Abreu de Jesus. This is a lot of work. And parents, we really appreciate your support to see your students and your children come out and really perform today, so thank you. We want to also thank our Black National Anthem singers that we had all week long singing Lift Every Voice and Sing on the announcements. Ms. Mathis, Ms. R. Trebet, Officer Roman, Officer Coleman, and Ms. Tyson. Thank you very much. We want to thank Ms. Watkins and Mr. Mendez for the decorations, and Ms. Cipollone and Ms. Vole for the technology, and of course our custodians, Ms. Jackie and Mr. G. Can we give everybody a round of applause? And we have our MCs here, Mr. Ramos and Mr. Adams. Give them a round of applause.
That's right.
Give Ms. Fiddles an applause as well, and our lead educator, Mr. Grossman, was here supporting us as well.